Hello everyone, and welcome to Friday. Oh, I'm terrified to go on my bike ride today after yesterday. Yesterday's video is not a very good one, not that any of them are, but a lot of the parts are only like 2 seconds long in the end of the film. Yeah, this one's filming. But I went on a 40-mile ride yesterday. It took me 4 hours. I had 3 inner tubes with holes in, and today I'm running 2 with patches in. Absolute disaster it was. I was sat on a bench for an hour trying to patch up one tube, and I nearly walked all the way on. But I managed to patch it enough to get me to Selby. But I had to walk it from there because it got flat again. Trying to do a patch at nearly 0 doesn't work. That's 3. Let's go. That's 3 punches. Weren't even proper punches either. The first one was just a slow puncture. The second tube I had and tried to put in had a hole in it. It must have worn down in my saddlebag, so that didn't work. And my third tube I pinched and trying to fit the tyre. It was not a good day. I nearly didn't go out today, but I'm trying to keep to my routine. I ordered 4 new inner tubes and a new pair of cleats, and they're a bit bigger. My front one was a bigger inner tube. It was the first puncture I think I've had in that tyre, but they were saying my dog was going to chase me. So yeah. So I ordered 4 inner tubes and some cleats, and even though I was in, they've delivered them to a shop that has no one in. So I'm worried about them. And the fact that I've got 1 spare inner tube, and I'm just hoping that I don't get one today. So I'm running 2 tubes with puncture patches, and I tried patching 4 inner tubes last night, and only 2 of them have held. So I'm a bit worried about them. But hey, it's been a stressful week. I tried buying larger inner tubes because I was running 20 to 28s, but I've got some Continentals that are 25 to 33. I'm gonna let this car pass. Yeah, so I'm hoping the thicker tube is going to help me not get a puncture. But I need some new tyres for winter. I've been looking at Continental 4 Seasons, but I can't afford 36 quid a tyre. So I took my wheel off last night, both of my wheels, took all the tyres off, gave the tyres a massive clean inside and out to make sure there was no debris in any of them. But my rear tyres are nearly worn to the first wear mark. But I need to keep cycling, it's the only thing that's giving me some drive at the minute. But it is what it is. I feel like I need a new bottom bracket as well because that started creaking. Only when it's proper dry though. As soon as there's a bit of moisture in it. And I need some new jockey wheels because I think that's why my gear changes are a bit bad, because the top pulley wheel has a lot of side to side slop in it now. I think the bushing's worn. I want to upgrade them to Ultegra ones that have a proper bearing in them. Just hope I don't get a puncture today. I'm going to leave you for a bit because I'm rambling now. So instead of doing my hour one, I've decided to do my comfort 90-minute one. So it'll be about 22 miles. I'm trying to focus on putting pressure on my right foot. See if at the end of the ride it improves my left-right balance. So it's back at 55.45. I want it closer to like 52.48. I'm trying to make sure I put more pressure in my right cleat. I'm interested to see if new cleats help, or if new cleats help, if it's my bottom bracket or something being more worn on the right side. But my left leg does feel stronger. Like that's been the side that's more tired after a ride. So I've got to learn to trust my power meter. It's just strange how I got it to 53 for one ride, and then since then it's got worse and worse. I'm having to make sure I put my spare inner tubes in my jersey pocket to try and make sure I don't get a puncture. And I think I need to change my technique on how I change them. I think that's why I was struggling to fit the tyre when I was at home trying to fit them, I realised that if I put some air in them to get them into the tyre, but then deflate the inner tube, then getting the bead of the tyre over the rim, as well as getting the tyre into the valley of the rim, works a lot better. So if I'm on the road again, that's going to be my technique I try, because it worked on both my tyres last night at home, but it's always easy at home. So my tyres still feel inflated, but I'd really like some winter tyres. GP5000s are great tyres, but not when it gets cold. I found they just get so hard. So I need to fix this creek. It's winding me right up. I'll leave you a bit further. Trying to do some troubleshooting at this creek. One thing I noticed is it's always on the downstroke of the right hand side. So when I'm putting power through the right hand pedal, so it does make me believe it's like the bottom bracket. It's just strange how it doesn't happen when my bike's really clean, but like, if it was my chains feeling great and it's well cleaned, I can get the wheels in there. I'm struggling to turn my phone around, so I'm really wondering if it is my bottom bracket. But they were 20 quid and I've got a bearing press now. I just need a bearing puller, or to do it the rough way, just with a pickle fork or whatever it's called, one of those splayed out bars. And jockey wheels. And then, apart from drivetrain, I basically replaced everything on my bike. See? There. It's always on my right hand side when my right hand's going down. Normally these would be problems that would stop me cycling, but I'm trying to persevere. Yesterday was proper character building. That was nearly as bad as when I had a puncture 45 miles away from home. At least someone helped me then. 4 hours I was out the house, but I'd only cycled for 1.5. A dog off in the distance, if you can see it. I don't know whose dog that is, as long as they don't chase me. Just as I thought I was getting on top of my bike, there's more problems. Could be a worn chain by now. I need a chain checker. Got one of my parents, but I can't speak to them. I've just changed my pedal bearings and I greased them well. I can't see it being that. It would do it constantly, surely. Anyway, we'll catch you a bit further. So, I don't want to chance my luck, but I think I'm going to make it home on these tyres. Like I said earlier, I've been trying my best to focus on my right leg, and my right leg's burning. Christ. My left leg feels like it's doing nothing, but it's reading the same power. So I'm interested to see what my left and right balance is after this, because normally I just let my legs do what they want to do. Actually focusing on my right, it seems to be within like 5 watts when I focus, but I'm interested at the end to see. This might be the last part for today because it's getting dark, but hey, been a bit more enjoyable than yesterday. Hopefully I can get my inner tubes and cleats when I get home, because I don't like going out on with only one inner tube now. Anyway, I'll catch you tomorrow. I did have a long one planned, but I'm a bit naive about it now, so we'll see. One thing that annoyed me is I didn't realise F1 was on last night, because it's a Saturday race. So I missed practice 1 and practice 2. Absolutely devastated. I've got qualifying and practice 3 tonight, so it might be my excuse to get out early, but we'll see. We'll see. See you tomorrow. I've got another 5 miles to go, but I think I'm just gonna ruminate in my own world. So I'll catch you tomorrow. Maybe on a short one, maybe on a long one. Bye.